Hello and welcome to the channel. This channel spoils, recaps, and gossips about soaps TV shows. In this video, we talk about EastEnders, Kat exposed the truth, Phil Mitchell jailed. How is Kush? EastEnders' Kat Slater confronted Phil Mitchell during tonight's double episode of the BBC soap about how she doesn't want Kush Kazemi taking the fall for the robbery. In scenes from tonight's EastEnders, Kat Slater, played by Jessie Wallace, dumped Phil Mitchell after her guilty conscience got the better of her. Kat explained to Phil she doesn't want Kush Kazemi going to prison for a crime he didn't commit. Despite Phil trying to smooth things over with Kush in the Queen Vic, it isn't enough for Kat and she ends up slamming the door in Phil's face. Kush's court date is fast approaching, but will Kat expose the truth before it's too late? Earlier this year, Kush was in the firing line for the Mitchell-Slater car heist after he was caught red-handed by Callum Highway. Kat originally suggested a robbery at the insurance firm she cleaned, but the plan was changed to a classic car heist when Phil visited the premises. Despite Kat inviting the Mitchells into the heist, Phil refused to pay her when Kush was caught. In the end, the market trader made a deal with Phil to secure his family's fortune. Kush agreed to take the fall for the robbery entirely as long as Phil financially supported his family once he was out of prison. At the end of episode 1, Phil rocked up at Kat's door after she stood him up for a date. "You stood me up," Phil began. "You think it's funny? This is all part of the Slater routine, is it?" "I tell you what, Kat, I'm not laughing. I don't think it's funny because my stomach has been in knots all day because of Kush," Kat replied. "And what do? You go and frighten the life out of him." Phil hit back. "I gave him good advice." "No, you thought you did," Kat added. "But he is not a thug like you, he is a decent bloke that doesn't deserve to go to prison. You know the reason why I'm scared to say you're my boyfriend? Because deep down I know we're not right for each other. I'm a Slater and I'm gobby and I don't go by the rules, but I know the difference between right and wrong. I have a conscience and I can't be with someone who doesn't." Despite Kat breaking up with Kush earlier this year, it's clear that she still cares about him after she went and spoke with his new girlfriend Whitney Dean. "Look, Whitney, I've been thinking about the other day," Kat began. "I care for Kush as well, you know. You're not with someone for nearly 2 years and not feel anything." Whitney replied, "Me and Kush haven't got what you've got, a load of happy memories. We're still on the first page, and if he does go to prison, Kat, what have I got to hold on to really?" Kat went on to justify Kush taking the fall for the Mitchells, although in the process, she let slip that Kush was taking the rap for more than just the robbery. She continued, "I know it sounds crazy, but it is a good deal. It's a lot of money, the Mitchells are offering him a lot. Him taking the rap for other stuff, keeping them out of it, but you'll be set for life. I'll make sure that Phil keeps his word." "You didn't know, did you?" "Of course, I did," Whitney replied. "We're engaged. We love each other and he tells me everything." Elsewhere in the second episode, Kush tried to convince Whitney to have a quick unofficial wedding before his court day. Kush got down on one knee in front of everyone in the square and proposed to a shocked Whitney. After asking her to marry him, Whitney turned away and refused to answer him. The episode concluded with Kush running off, with Whitney shouting his name. Will Kush do a runner from Albert Square before his court date? Or will Kat expose the Mitchells' secret about their involvement in the robbery? Alright, that's all about EastEnders. Kat exposed the truth, Phil Mitchell jailed. How is Kush? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for watching more news, spoilers and gossip about soaps TV. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.